Back in the day, when I stopped partying, a very dangerous trend was growing in my area. And I want to discuss it today from a legal perspective, not just the emotional or social aspects of it. There are situations where some men would go out, go clubbing, meet women, spend the night together consensually, and then the next morning they're threatened with statements like, give me 5,000 Rand for rent, or even 10,000. Otherwise, I'll open a grape case against you. Yeah. Now, let me make this very clear. Grape is a serious offense, and genuine victims absolutely deserve protection under the law. But at the same time, the law can also be abused by dishonest people, and that can create a very dangerous situation for innocent individuals. Dangerous for their reputations, their career, and relationships. And because of this, a lot of men ask themselves, why are arrests so quick and easy in these cases? And legally, the answer is actually quite simple. In South African law, police do not need proof beyond reasonable doubt to arrest somebody. They only need what is called reasonable suspicion that an offense may have been committed. So because of that, people must understand that really opening a criminal case or grape case is not difficult at all. Any person can go to the police station and make a sworn statement, right? Now, grape is classified as a very serious offense, and SAPS often acts immediately to secure the suspect, to protect the complainant, and also try and preserve the evidence. The real issue, however, comes later during the investigation and the trial, where the state must actually prove the allegation beyond reasonable doubt. Now, I want to advise men, what can they do legally to try and protect themselves? Well, firstly, a good lawyer would tell you to avoid situations involving excessive alcohol or intoxication and hookups, because consent issues become a little tricky and complicated in situations such as that. And as for me, a Christian and a lawyer, you have no business at all being drunk and having hookups with women anyway. Just get married and live right. Or if you're married, stick to your wife. How about that? Yeah, anyways, guys, the second point is this. Keep the communication records, the messages before and after the encounter, because that may be very important evidence for you. Now, thirdly, never pay any extortion bill, as it could translate to hush money. That's how it could be seen. If somebody says, pay me or I accuse you of grape, and you pay, you could be read potentially as having a consciousness of guilt. Or, even worse, you could encourage repeated extortion by that person. Lastly, if something like this ever happens to you, get a lawyer immediately and try not to panic and find yourselves sending emotional messages or apologizing for things you did not do. Okay? And I believe that you can turn this thing on its head if you take the right steps legally, that is. Yeah, and I'm sure you want to know what those are. And if I can get 50 comments here and 500 likes, I'll definitely give you, gentlemen and women, some pointers how to successfully nip this thing in the bud before it even gets to opening of a case, which may damage your reputation and relationships rather. What are your thoughts on this issue? It's quite a serious one, actually. Yeah. Anyway, please follow this channel, share. A lot more is going to come out of this nature that will be helpful to you someday. May not be right now, but yeah. And yeah, all you seasoned and expert, learned friends of mine, don't be too hard on me. Eh? I'm still in law school, still learning, still trying. You can just guide me. Cheers.